Hey, hello everybody. I I wanted to make a video today just because I was inspired by the fact I had stopped drinking alcohol for now 11 months. So in a month it's gonna be like a year, and that was my first commitment to see like if I would be able to stop for an entire year. And of course I did it, but I have techno tutor, so it was very helpful, and destiny as well. But um actually I didn't thought it would have been possible for me to stop alcohol because I have an addictive personality. So to give you a little context, like since I am very young, like I had a shitty programming, so like just being around people at school was extremely challenging for me because I didn't had um, a high processing ability. I was every day was like fucking hell for me. It was just extremely difficult to communicate with people. Like I was extremely shy, and like I wasn't able to speak with people without like having a fucking heart attack. I I had difficulty at school. It was just terrible. I wasn't able to comprehend anything. Like I was a freaking slow learner, and the school system wasn't adapted for me at all. I think it's not adapted for anybody actually. Even for the quick learner, it's like the group is going too slow for that person. And for me, it was going too fast because I had a slow learning ability, really. It was like slow processing ability, I'm sorry. So I had a rough time at school. And at the age of like 13, I think I start alcohol, and then weed, and then hard drugs, and then cigarettes, and then cigars, and then medication, and then uh, I've been I've been addicted to basically everything. That's what an addictive personality is. Everything that was bad for me, like I was addicted to it. So basically, weed, hard drugs, cigarette, sex, alcohol, casino, lottery, misery, medication, coffee, danger. I was addicted to danger, actually. Everything that was possibly a danger for me, I would be like, yeah, I want to do it. Like, I fucking want it. It was everything that was approaching me from death. I would be like, yeah, let's challenge this shit and do it. Because what I realize now, I was, it was in fact a response of my starting point of life, which was um, self-hate. Like all my addiction came from the starting point of self-hate. I was so hating myself that I couldn't be like sober. Like I was always looking for this little energy that was like giving me this superpower, so to speak. Like for example, hard drugs was like, okay, like when I took these pills, for example, I would feel so invincible. I would feel able to talk in public and to people, and it felt natural. But in reality, I was just fucking screwing up my mind, like my whole body, actually, my temple. And it was just insane how addicted I was. And now that I found like the starting point of that, all these addiction, I'm like, oh, okay, so there was a lot of hate and there was a lot of shame as well. And I am still like working on that point, and I've made like an massive progress since that moment. Like since 2 years, I've like grown like massively. It's just totally crazy. Like techno tutor is very freaking powerful. I don't take anything anymore, not even like medication, or I don't even take Tylenol. It's like I take nothing. When I'm sick, if I like if it happened that I am sick, I don't take anything, and I don't I don't like see why now I would take that, because I don't want to suppress myself anymore. I want to be alive, and I want to fucking live, and I want to prove to the world that this is possible. Like you don't have to fucking poison yourself to be happy. Because if you are poisoning yourself, you're not happy in the first place, right? So alcohol for me was like my last um, addiction, because I've stopped all of the rest like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago. But alcohol was like the worst, because I've been like raised around alcohol a lot, and like I have family member who are alcoholic, and I have like it's in my DNA, like basically. And also I have like picture of me like when I'm 1 years old, and I'm like having a beer in my hand and like faking to chug it or something. And it's like when you know what's the learning ability, natural learning ability, you would not want to put your children around alcohol. And I know that is really triggering to hear, but you don't want that. Really, it's fucking bad. It's really, really bad. So I know that that doesn't help for sure. And actually, we are the result of our parents. So my parents are drinkers. So of course, it was inevitable for me to get drunk all the time. And I'm not saying that that's what they are doing, but I'm saying that it is in the DNA. So I I didn't want to fucking stop at first. I was like, you know what? Like I can do this. I can fucking do everything plus drinking. Like doesn't matter. Alcohol is doing nothing to me. But I was full of shit, because like I had a moment where I was like, oh shit, like why I'm depressed. Like, I fucking wonder why. And I didn't even want to see it. I was completely close to it. It was like, no, I I love drinking. Like, and then I asked myself, okay, like what is it that you like about drinking? So I investigate that, and it was like when I was drinking, like I said in the beginning, I was able to be more comfortable talking with people, more comfortable doing stuff like that, like video in fucking English, like it's my second language. And just basically being someone else. Like I was covering like my real self-expression, because I thought that with alcohol it was like more funny, more amazing, more everything. But in fact, I was just like fucking rotten fruit. Like I was not cool at all. Like when you drink, I don't know if you realize that, but you look fucking stupid. And the more you drink, the more you become stupid. And I'm not judging people who are drinking. That's not what I'm saying. But if you're honest with yourself, you will realize that, okay, yeah, I become fucking retarded when I drink. So what's the fucking point? If you're gonna have fun without it, like ask yourself, do I have a fucking problem? Like, what's wrong with me? And even people were like, I'm just a social drinker and I'm drinking like just once a day, not the day because it's a lot, but once, like, I don't know, once a month or once every 2 weeks. Like, okay, but why are you drinking? Why are you fucking drinking? Another thing is like, why drinking is like socially accepted. Because if you really investigate what alcohol is and what it does to your brain, to your mind, you wouldn't even fucking want to drink it. It's completely fucking you up. It's keeping you like enslaved of your own mind, and basically it's just so bad for you. Like, it is bad. And I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, like I am still thinking about it sometimes, like, yeah, but it became really like rare that I have this thought of, oh shit, I want to drink, because it's gonna be almost a year, and after a year, it becomes really less like present in your mind. And also, like, I have techno tutors, so if I have this thought, I will just like see, okay, what I am trying to suppress right now. What is it that makes me want to have a drink? Because there is always a reason why you want this drink, you know? But that takes a lot of self honesty, and I overcome that. And my life become really freaking amazing since I've stopped drinking. Like, now I can say that I am extremely stable, and I can basically achieve everything. Like, my self awareness is extremely high, and I would not want to go ever into addiction again. It just it just fuck you up. It's fucking you up. And um like, the best part about this is like the difference that I am seeing within myself of like, okay, the change is massive. Like 2 years ago, I was a freaking addict of every fucking thing you want in this fucking life. Every sense of the fucking father. I had it. Okay, I had it all. And I'm joking about the sin of father. I'm not religious at all. But I had it all, and it was a cycle that I couldn't get out of. If I wouldn't have been introduced to techno tutor, I don't know where I would have been. Probably dead. Honestly, I would probably be dead. But yeah, techno tutor. Once I've just started to freaking rebuild my vocabulary at this moment, I've started to seeing more clear within myself. Like, the brain fog was just kind of gone. And for the first time in my life, I was like, shit, like, that's what happened when you see clear. Like, okay, okay, now I am ready for the next step and the next step and the next step. And you just always want to grow more and more and more and more. So by stopping all of that shit, I just became like unstoppable. Now, compared to like 2 years ago, like, now I just in 2 year like travel like twice in the US, and I never traveled ever before. I have like a shit ton of money that I wasn't even able to like keep $100 in my account. Now, like, money's like flowing all the time. And also, like, I get into a relationship, and also I have amazing relationship around the world. We got events as well. We are like a massive group of people who really want to make a difference in this world, and we are working through it every fucking day of our life. That's our purpose, and that's what was missing in my life. That's why I was like addicted to every fucking thing. I had no purpose, I had no vocabulary, I had no fucking life. So it was hard for me to just find find something, and then here I am, like I'm ready to crush it like every day. And I'm excited about this. And I really want people to know that no matter where you come from, doesn't fucking matter. You can achieve anything if you have the right tool, which is Techno Tutor and Destiny as well. But you need both. I am the product of the product, and what you're gonna see like in the next years, it's gonna be even bigger. And if you don't come with us now, you will regret it in 5 years. I can tell you. I I am the change. We are all the change. And we're just waiting for you to join us. So you can send me a message if it's like resonate with you, and or if you just want to talk about it. Like if you are an addict person, like you can reach out. Like I can help you with that. And I can guarantee you that you won't regret it. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day.